Good afternoon, this is Colton with Bill Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here out in the Carlsbad area for a realtor. And we like to do these inspections to understand the current condition of the roof, how the wood looks, how the underlayment looks, and provide the best recommendation. This is a concrete S-tile roof. This home was built in 1995. That puts this home right at 30 years old, and this roof is the original from when it was built. A concrete S-tile roof. You can see how that kind of has the S shape to it. The tiles just keep getting harder in the sun. They typically last forever, as long as you replace them if they get broken or cracked. And then the real waterproofing mechanism on this roof is the underlayment underneath. So we definitely want to check the underlayment underneath and then provide the best recommendation based on the paper. The valleys on this roof are really crowded, so you can see how crowded these are. We usually like to see more space between those to allow water, you know, if debris gets stuck in there, to flow cleanly through. And then we can see stuff like, you know, slip tiles that occur over time where somebody's trying to put some mastic at some point. But then you can see the underlayment underneath. That's a felt underlayment. It's a 30-pound underlayment. And then you can see how they used wooden battens to basically mount the tiles to. This is the original roof. We can see over here on the edge of the roof right here. We can see the bird stop right here, and you can see how there's little holes in the bird stop. That's meant for letting water out. So that's, you know, kind of shows you how the underlayment underneath is the waterproofing mechanism. And nowadays when we install a new roof, we need a drip edge metal that goes right here. We don't have this, so this is the original. Sensitive areas on roofs are going to be where you get your valleys, a lot of water congregates, and then typically around chimneys as well, because a lot of water gets stuck behind that. These are old vents for the attic. We actually would update these with new low profile S-tile vents. And then pulled up a tile right here just so we can see underneath that it's only one layer. Now we're required to use 2 layers by code. If we were to redo this roof and redo the paper underneath, we'd recommend putting in a cricket right here that would divert water off each side. You know, it traps a lot of water right there. That cricket's, or that chimney's over 3 feet wide. Definitely by code, we want to build a cricket, divert water off each side. And this was the most sensitive area I saw, where you basically have, you know, a bunch of mortar that's failing, and the tiles behind the chimney are basically sliding down, and you can see the underlayment under there. Yeah, that's expired right there. That paper has a bunch of water staining on it. Now we use a titanium fire resistant underlayment that's self-adhering. It's got a 50-year warranty versus this has a 20-year warranty. Felt paper typically lasts between 20 and 25 years. With proper maintenance, you can get 30 years out of it. This roof recommendation would be to lift it up, reuse the tiles, replace all the underlayment underneath, install new building practices that are used today, like crickets, better ventilation for the attic that aren't cumbersome and cause issues. And then yeah, obviously you make the valleys wider, and then new metal flashings around the penetrations, reseal those, repaint those, new mortar caps along the ridge lines and whatnot. Yes, this is a project we do in San Diego, you know, not that often, but when you get a roof that's 30 years old, you need to replace the underlayment and ensure waterproofing. That's going to be the recommendation. Thank you. Bye.